well, this is my first time talking about top tens. So, yeah, this is my first time to say about it. Today, I want to guys tell you about the Happy Mother's Day. I know if you're celebrating Mother's Day, or if you don't have a mom. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss, or it's hard to lose it. But today, we're talking about the top 10. The top 10 best mother characters from best mother characters that so we could power figure so we could know how it was the best, how he's acting and stuff. You know what I'm saying. But like always, I will probably work on Mother's Day, the worst Mother's Day, which is I will do it till I talk about the best Mother's Day. So here I go for my top 10 best Mother's Day. And then for the end, we will talk about the best top 10 worst Mother's Day characters. So let's get started. Coming into number 10 is Linda from Bob's Burgers. I kind of love Bob's Burgers. I'm kind of very excited for the movie. And this Linda, however, he's pretty funny, and he has a husband named Bob. We get it now. He's also taking care of his children when she's funny. She always say those words one time in all the episodes, and we understand how she gets freaked out when she says what, and of course he's my favorite character from Bob's Burgers. Coming out to number 9 is Trixie from Bluey. Now, I have to say this right now, everyone. Trixie is Trixie, however, did always appeared because, I love her, but the problem it's just, we understand how Trixie tries to, do some parodying from his kids, like Socks and Muffin, but we could see how in Facey Talk, how Trixie doesn't know much, started to make parodying. We understand that she loves to get a stomp fest. She used to use cold crustal, what we understand in the Christmas Vacation. I made myself a crustal too, and it tastes good too. And we probably figured out how she always eats some chips and she's almost on diet, but I could see how we could explain she looks the same as Muffin, but different. Trixie, not saying to everyone that Trixie was an underrated character, because the problem was, like, we get it now. One, Trixie, we understand how Trixie eats the chips a lot back in the episode Muffin Cone, and in the other episode, how we understand one time when she used to love Nana, but when she makes that face, it's like, what the hell's up? She call you someone, or she call you something, or what? But Trixie is she underrated? No, Trixie is Trixie. I said. For number 8, I think I said number 8, but it's number 9. But no one cares. For number 8, we have Wendy from Bluey. So Wendy is also of course, Bluey's neighbor. And here's all the fans what they're saying about Wendy. Wendy just like saying, making like a noise, like, oh god, what, like, who the fuck? Like, it represents how Squidward was. Like, you know how Squid and SpongeBob, where Squidward talks about the, how, yeah, we get it now, how he gets annoyed by SpongeBob and Patrick. But in the Bluey episode, we could see how Wendy acting like she doesn't like the healer families. Or just because she just gets freaked out because how the healer families are weird, or what type of weird? Oh yeah, dirty stuff they saying, or something. You'll probably figure it out. But however, in the episode, I think it was like Ragdoll, how we understand how Wendy was like acting nice and cool. I didn't put all the mom figures like Chloe's mom, or I probably tell you the more mentions for the top one. So yeah, but like I always says, Wendy just acts like a good neighbor for Bluey. We understand how little focuses of the characters, and now they have to focus all the characters. Like we need Grandpa Bob, because, and all the characters like the mother figures, like Winston's mom and shit going on. You will figure out what I'm talking about. But like I says, let's go to the next one, to the top 7. Coming to number 7 is Mrs. Jumbo from Dumbo. So if you guys don't know, I watched the old Disney shows, like the Disney movies. Like, I did watch Snow White. I used to be a fan of the old Disney movies once. However, I've been heard how things could dark and things could good, like Bambi, and I didn't say The Fox and the Hound before. I heard it, but I never heard Brother Bear too, and Elastic Cat. I think what's it called. I don't know. I used to be a fan of 2010's movie. You will figure out. So Mrs. Jumbo, however, I see how Mrs. Jumbo was trying to protect her, of course, Dumbo, when all of a sudden we could see how she protects her. We understand how elephants are trying to protect a baby animal, but without to not protecting a baby elephant. Like, we understand right now. I was having heartwarming when I saw that movie, and I saw I did see the remake of the Dumbo. I didn't love it, but I used to love it too. Like I always said, I'm a big fan of this old movie, and I'm having heartwarmings. It was kind of fun how you could see how Jumbo always loved, like Mrs. Jumbo loves her son, but yeah, let's go to another one. Alright, coming to number 7. It's number 7 is Faith Mama from Over the Moon. Now, I know everyone's gonna come at me that, oh, well, can you stop talking about Over the Moon? We are getting now. You love it? And then we could see how the creator just made all the versions from the Find the Freddy's, like Vanny and Jade from Over the Moon. And like Vanny, like Bungie is Vanny, and Jade the rabbit is Glitch Trap. So I couldn't. That you probably everyone will figure out that stop it. We already know that you love Over the Moon. Well, guess what, everyone? When I put the second anniversary of Over the Moon, I probably would tell what was my favorite character. I think I could talk about it for my first anniversary of Over the Moon. But I will talk about. But Bungie is my favorite. I mean, Bungie's my favorite too. I love Bungie and Jay. They're cute though. But let's go talk about the mother figures. So, Mama was from the Over the Moon. If you've seen that movie, if you don't, then you have to go to my. Well, I won't spoil you. Also, I have the book from Over the Moon, everyone. Yeah, you happy now? I'm still reading it. Just that I'm very busy. So Mama was also like his Fei-Fei's mom until before he died. We could see how Mama used to love mooncakes, and how we could see there how she's almost about to die and tries to figure out about to die. I mean, it was like I think it was like 10 minutes, I think. Yeah, I don't know. It was like, and then the heartwarming shit happens. So what happens was, if you didn't see this movie, well, you could skip there so I could explain about it, or you want to hear the spoilers. The spoiler alert if you've seen the movie. So here it goes, nothing. So Fei-Fei's mom just tells about the space dog. It reminds me of my dog Flower. I have my puppy, my dog. Okay, focus. So So she was talking about how the moon, when the moon is full, you're gonna give something to, you probably guessed it, her favorite mooncakes. We understand she loves mooncakes, and we can see the music going. And then when Fei-Fei gets older, we could see how her mom gets sick, and so she gets her last one when she about to die. Basically, she gave her the scarf, and of course a liver, Vanny. I mean Bungie, a tiny little bunny that looks exactly like Vanny. I mean Bungie. Oh God, I'm sorry. It's this comment from last. I think it was like in 2020. It was like 2 years ago, when I said, like, when some subscribe to Scratch Shine, I think was his name. If you had a point, if he commented me about, like, there was like uncanny of the green rabbit. I think it was like, I forgot, then I would search it on this comment. It was like the green rabbit is Glitch Trap, and the white rabbit is Vanny. I did see on Instagram, I think it was Racketary or someone, but there was like a post of the two rabbits, and I was like, what's it? And that's how I met Over the Moon. When I first saw it, I was like, it looks familiar, and I was like, oh crap, it's. But when I saw on TikTok, I see like, what's this movie from? I didn't see it, but this movie is from it's called Over the Moon, and it was on Netflix, and I was like, oh, I didn't know this. My niece used to watch it, and same as me, and my speech teacher, Lexi's, she was a good speech teacher. Oh my god, memories. So, like always says, let's go focus. So, Mama, Fei-Fei's mom, gave her Bungie, and all of a sudden she died. I'm sorry, I said the White Rabbit's Vanny. It's like Vanny grows up and then Vanny was a little rabbit. Then all of a sudden she grows up. She will become a badass character. And then there will be a fan fiction of I won't tell you. Oh god. Okay, but yeah, it was a sad how Fei-Fei's mom just passed away and give her daughter a opportunity to give the last gift before she died. You see, I used to have a heartwarming. So, like, I saw the Secrets of the Jungle from Pokemon movie, and how I see it there, how we understand how Saru said to Coco, like, he loves you, he cares about him. And to me, I have a heartwarming because that used to say to my dad how he loves me and he always takes care of me. But to be fair, everyone, that used to be happens when my dad used to love me. However, my dad didn't have my grandpa, however, didn't have to spend more time with my dad. That's why. And I used to be her favorite child. So, yeah, but also I get embarrassed a lot. But, like I always said, let's go talk about I think the sixth one? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Sorry about that, everyone. I think it's number 5. I'm very tired right now, everyone. I'm just very hurried for my Mother's Day gift. But I'm still gonna tell about the worst mom characters when I start the end of the first one. So, let's talk about Nana from Bluey. Again. So, she's basically Bandit's mom. And we could see how she kinds to his grandchildren. She was nice to her. Even though back in the fairy tales, we could see how her Nana used to always care about her son. But they always explain about, like, oh, don't be rude to your brother. And Nana, however, is also my favorite because I have told you something funny, everyone. One time I sent my uncle to my dad, that's me, socks, and then the muffin is my cousin, my 8-year-old cousin. And and that's because she gets jealous to me when I went to vacation. So, for number 2, then I have Nana is my favorite character. We understand how he gets his shirt. I said, I'm just gonna get my glasses. But let's start with the 4th one. Number 4 is, of course, Grace, aka Serena's mom from Pokemon. Now, to be fair, you guys want to tell me why she's gonna be the 3rd one or the 2nd one first. I'm still putting on the third mother characters, but to be fair, I will explain about Grace. I think it's her name. So basically, Grace, Serena's mom, was my my favorite character. I used to be a fan of her, but to be fair, she was like the underrated character. And I'm not saying I don't love her or what I'm saying about. It's just then okay. I know she was a right horn racer, and in the manga we could see how Serena, also known as X, oh no, it was Y. It was Y. How we could see how the character was being rude to Y because his mom was a Rhyhorn and she wants to be a flying. And we could see how Y is saying about don't insult her mother because we understand now. But right here, we're gonna explain about it. So I did see the episodes where of the Skidoos and the I forgot what the episode. I used to remember how we could see how Serena's mom came. I was like, oh, that's so cool. And we could see how in the flashbacks where Serena was little, and then all of a sudden we could see how she tries to work pretty hard to learn about riding. And her mom like acting nice. It's like, oh, that's so cool. And we could see fair how her mom wants her to become the right horn racer, but Serena decides to do as a Pokemon showcase, and we could see now that she wants to go hang out with his friends with Ash. Not, it's kind of reminds me of the time with my mom. I mean, me and my mom don't argue. I'm sorry, it's just but to my phone, but to See, me and my mom don't argue stuff. Just then, I used to becoming like a cashier or an artist or chef. And my mom, however, just trying to teach me how to become a housekeeper so I could learn how to clean. I didn't know much about cleaning, but and how conversation between like how Serena tells her mom like I want to stay. I don't want to stay here. I want to hang out with my friends. And turns out that she wants to get a Rhyhorn race, a Skidoo race. If Serena wants, she will go to hang out with friends. If she don't, she will stay here. It was very sad. However, she won because about the racing, and then how she remembers her flashbacks, and then she says like, I don't want to give up. So she had to ride. She had to ride with the Skidoo. We understand how Skidoo has a horns to make sense the trainer's feelings. And then, this is why I used to love Go-Go and Skidoo. And we understand how she is going to go hang out to make her journey for her life. So, yeah, this is how reasons I used to love Grace, and this is how I explain how Grace used to be a mother figure from the Pokemon. Well, with that said, I will talk about the third one. For my third one is June Darby from Transformers Prime. So, June Darby is Jack's mom, and she's also a doctor, just like Ratchet. However, in the episode, we understand how she focused on her son to, of course, do some college, and she always remember when Jack was little, he used to be an astronaut. Well, he becomes a burger shop. So, sorry, just okay. So sorry, just the hair was going on. So I'm, like I said before when I said about Transformers Prime, it's my favorite. And you guys are very excited about the Sonic Prime. It's gonna be the same as Transformers Prime. Cause in these shows, Transformers, we could see how the cool designs and the voice actors, like the old voice actor, we got the old voice actor who played as the as Peter Cootland, the voice who played Optimus Prime, and hold on. But to be fair, we understand you guys are very upset about how Roger Craig Smith, the voice actor who played Sonic, basically going to retire, won't be the voice in the series. But however, he's still, right now I heard the announcement that he's coming to stay in the game. Maybe he's gonna be voiced as the Sonic Forcers for the new game that's coming on this holiday 2022. So, June, but let's focus on June. We understand how June always takes care of his son because of his school, his attitude. But right now, we understand how she is a kind of her mom. Now, I'm not saying about she's underrated. She's just kind of cool. She's cool. Like, yeah, I get it now how she's acting like having her teenager son going. But let's talk about the second mom character. So, yeah. The second one is Chili Healer from Bluey again. Alright, so I didn't know this, but Chili is my favorite though. It's this. It's this one, okay? Alright, let's go focus on Chili. Okay, so Ludo Studios made the website of the characters. We understand and how it was we could see the lines, how Chili is like the shortest one. And doesn't make sense because it sounds like it's a negative for the characters. Maybe Ludo Studios, like the artists, or dislike the characters or something, but we probably don't know. But however, Chili. Sorry, I meant to say sheep. Sorry, I'm very tired right now. She's funny. She's always for kids, and she always did very good. She always know that she's a security airport, so you probably explain. There's dogs. I don't know if they're funny. Chili is Chili. That's what I was about to say. And we understand he loves his husband, Bannon. Now, I gotta go. Now, everyone, I want to say this, but here it goes. The first Mother's Day character is, okay, drum roll please, come on, okay. I'm still hurrying, okay, I'm ready, get ready. The first one is Vanilla from Sonic and from Sonic X. Now, I had to say, everyone, I did not watch Sonic X before when I was little. I mean, yeah, Sonic X was been aired on back in 2004 and to 2007. I bet, however, Sonic X was been ended until 2007 when 4Kids decided to shut down. Because, yeah, responsible. Because for sensory shit. However, I didn't say, we understand how 4Kids did responsible. He did the bad things. Like, yeah, he did because about to keep the kids away, keep the kids safe and stuff. They're just kids. They don't much about like we are gonna now. So, Vanilla is also Cream's mom from from the character from Sonic X, or also known as I don't know how she first appeared because I didn't play the old Sonic games before. I used to want it, but I'm still gonna buy these Sonic colors because I used to remember the game. But let's get started about the mother figure. So I did put the main reason why that I put the first mom character is like she's the nicest mother figure to Cream. Like we understand how Vanilla's nice to Cream, and she always says she found her little baby. And also I did do something from my friend and to how she gets embarrassed. I'll get it, but I'll send you. Sorry. So right now, I'm a guy saying that the Vanilla is my favorite character. We understand how she been kind to Cream. She also how Vector always have a crush of Vanilla from Vanilla. And last but not least, she's basically a number one mother figure. And all that said, I will talk about the mentions of the mother figures that I didn't put it on, or you probably figure out. But yeah, Vanilla is my favorite cool mom though. For the first mention, whatever the word is Dawn's mom from Pokemon Diamond Pearl. She's my favorite though. Chloe's mom. Now, I don't know what happened to Chloe's mom. I heard that she walks to take his baby, Chloe's brother, to walk. But I think she just doesn't want to see his husband because he always works and he acts dumber. I don't know. Just what happened to her? I think they divorced or something. I don't know. Next one is Chanel. Now, she was first appearing in Castle de Paso. But however, Sean, however, I didn't know that Pat was like a psycho because he was having hallucinations to say like how Chanel. But how in fans, however, they were saying about how Pat actually say that word. Like, okay, I'm not that racist, everyone, so it's like, okay, so you know how Japanese says the L and R, and how South Park did? Well, this is how Australian was. Pat was saying saying Chanel instead of Janelle, but it says Chanel. So I was like, oh god, I think that was an Australian joke. Oh, I don't know, because I thought Pat was having hallucination because of I thought his wife died, and I thought he accidentally forgot the J instead of he says Chanel and the S instead of the J. You probably figure out what it reminds you of. Saying about when I said about this hello, then you probably don't know. But next one is Sora. Now, from the movies, Sora and always taking care of her little Pokemon, Sora, however, I used to love her. I'm still buying her, and I'm trying to buy the Sora, the tiny one, because basically I have is the jumbo one, the comfy one, and now I just got is now I was like, oh, okay, I need the Sorok, and then I had to get the smaller because it looks like I got too much. Because I see the size of my Pokemon. But you probably will figure out, okay? Well, I think that's all I have to say. Wait, I forgot to say. Now, you guys don't know, I'm still buying Sora, the tiny one, because right now I got is the jumbo comfy Sora, because I used to love Sora. But I cannot get is then I kind of gonna get it from eBay because basically I forgot to buy. I bought the jumbo and now I had to buy the smaller and I had to buy Sora. Maybe I will buy from the New York when I go to New York City and when we go to vacations. Cause yeah. Well, I will talk about the worst characters for the mothers that didn't help out and shit going. Let's start it. Here he is. The worst mom character is the top 10 is Butter's mom. You suck. You suck so much because you try and kill your son. Number 9 is Helga's mom from Harry and Honor. You suck. You're an alcoholic. You need to get rehab because you shouldn't take care of your daughter. Stuff. Number 8 is Molly Sue from Next Gen. You're the worst. I will explain how I hate the Next Gen. Maybe like Father's Day, but first of all, you suck. You shouldn't take care of your daughter about what's going on. How she get beat by a bully. It turns out she has 2 friends, Green Wool, who's a rip-off version of Lady Gaga, and Naughty, the ginger person. Fuck you. Okay? Divorced. Number 7 is Susami. You're a bitch. You suck. That's why you're about to die, because you turn to a goddamn demon jellyfish. You're gonna turn to a stone, and then you get punished. Yeah, that's right. You suck, fucker. Number 7 is for number 6 is Spoiled Rich. You're a bitch, biggest bitch in the whole world. And number 5, go get a new job, not a business person. Number 4 is that character from Lorax. You're a dick. Number 3 is that Jane Kangaroo from the Horan Knows Who. You suck. I don't know why you're acting like a bitch, and you shouldn't listen to your son. And I don't know why you hate the flowers. Did your mom throw you flowers before? Huh? I always explode to you, okay? 'Cause you're an ick, okay? Bitch. Sorry. Number 2 is Bean's mom from never watched this show before, but you're evil. I know why you love your daughter, and that's why you suck. You suck. You always pull someone's up. This is second, and now this is the first one. Nicole's mom from Mason Warren Ball. Gay life, okay? Because you're the one of those characters that you always doesn't like your daughter. I mean, yeah, he's like, you want to become... Well, I don't know what the hell are you talking about. Alright? Gay alive. It's like 90s or something. Alright? Screw you. You sick fuck. Alright? You old. You regularly whore. And then you die. Alright? Fuck off. I hope your husband's a grumpy cat. And now he just shows up your ass. Sorry. Okay. But so that's all I had to say, everyone. Well, I had to say I hope you guys have a great Mother's Day. I have. Well, I gotta go, everyone. I had to make a quick something, and that's all. Well, see you, everyone. Bye. Peace.